Right now at 4, we're following breaking news out of Ventura County. Chaos and tension as federal agents carry out an immigration operation at a farm. We're live in Camarillo with the latest.
Plus, new details about that tragic accident in Calabasas. We're learning more about the young boy who died after a tree branch snapped and fell on him.
And the summer sizzle presses on. Melissa's tracking the heat up across Southern California and the cooler days ahead.
NBC4 News at 4 starts with breaking news.
And we begin with that breaking news out of Ventura County right now, an immigration enforcement operation at a farm in Camarillo. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Colleen Williams.
And I'm Michael Brownlee. We watched it all unfold over the past few hours. News Chopper 4 is live over that farm in Camarillo. Let's check it now with Eliana Moreno. Eliana?
Michael, and our Gordon Tokumatsu is on the ground. He's going to have all of the information about the raid, but I want to show you where all of this is taking place. We're at the intersection of Laguna Road and Las Posas Road. This is an area that is highly agricultural and normally doesn't see really much in the way of traffic, but it's a much different story today as we see hundreds of vehicles out here. It's a mix of vehicles from the federal government as well as demonstrators who have made their way to this Camarillo intersection to protest the immigration activities that took place here earlier today. But really at the heart of that demonstration and face-off here with these agents, that is going to be right here on Laguna Road, where you see these demonstrators just kind of facing off against these agents who are in a skirmish line. Just minutes ago, we saw those federal officers throw some sort of irritant gas toward the demonstrators. They actually all ran away to the east toward that intersection, but that gas has dissipated, so they are now back right in front of them, continuing to confront them. Again, Laguna Road at Las Posas Road, this is definitely an area that you're going to want to avoid. Your best alternates around the area are either going to be Lewis Street or 5th Street through the Camarillo area. That's latest here from News Chopper 4. I'm Eliana Moreno. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Eliana, thank you. And our team coverage continues right now with NBC4's Gordon Tokumatsu. He is positioned near that farm. Gordon.
Yeah, Colleen, this is specifically the corner of East 5th Street and Wood Road at the old Gonzalez produce stand, which has been here for several years. But the federal enforcement operation was about a mile or so down from here and appears to have mostly wrapped up for the day. As you can see, some traffic is slowly moving out of here. This is video from News Chopper 4 within the past hour or so. A large bus surrounded by law enforcement vehicles leaving the scene here, presumably with detainees aboard. It's not clear how many were taken into custody or where they're headed. We're told that federalized National Guard troops were also involved in this operation. So how did this all begin? Well, it was at a growing facility in the 600 block of Laguna Road, not far from the Wood Road intersection. We're told by people with family and friends there, the property was producing tomatoes and cannabis. Federal officers swept in late this morning, detaining numerous people. Here's what some of the folks on the ground told our sister station, Telemundo 52.
There's kids out here crying for their parents. This is not what the world is supposed to be. To let everybody know that we're good people and we're God's people and we're humble and we're not leaving until we're heard.
So not long after this operation started, word spread quickly throughout social media channels. Farm worker and immigration advocacy groups here in Ventura County descended on the scene with signs, protesting loudly, shouting down the officers. At several points, tear gas or maybe pepper spray was deployed to control the crowd. Once that bus departed, though, many of those folks left the scene. And coming back here live, as you can see, the traffic situation has calmed down considerably. Fewer of the cars are bumper to bumper here like they were just an hour or so ago. The next step for those families of those loved ones and family members that may have been detained is to find a lawyer to try to get them released. Reporting live from Camarillo, Gordon Tokumatsu, NBC4 News.
All right, Gordon, of course, we'll definitely keep an eye on the situation there. In the meantime, there is more breaking news. The father of 3 U.S. Marines who was arrested by federal agents will be released on bail. Narciso Barranco was detained while he was working as a landscaper just outside an IHOP in Santa Ana. The Department of Homeland Security says Barranco assaulted agents with a weed whacker. His family denies those claims. In an exclusive interview, one of his sons walked us through what happened in the courtroom this afternoon.
The whole room, you know, like little cheers. You can hear some people crying. It was a good feeling. I was sitting with my two brothers, and we just looked at each other, and we won. And that's what we said to each other.
Again, Barranco's been released on bail, or will be. He was born in Mexico and has lived in the U.S. since the 90s. He is undocumented, but his family says he has no criminal record. He could be released as early as tomorrow.
Developing news out of New Hampshire. A federal judge there has temporarily blocked President Trump's effort to change birthright citizenship. The judge also granted class action status to a lawsuit seeking to protect babies who would be denied birthright citizenship. The order is in place for the next 7 days, giving the government time to appeal. The White House hasn't yet responded to that judge's order.